Welcome back to another full-blown tour and review of the Thousand Trails Campground. The last 2 weeks I spent in Lancaster, PA at the Circle M, which is included in the basic Thousand Trails membership. I am a full-time traveler. I teach people how to do RV life and start their own business on the road so that they can focus on enjoying their lives. My goal with these videos is really to just help you feel prepared before you arrive. Where's the best spots to park? Where's the Wi-Fi? How's the pool? What's up with the arcade? Everything that you need to know will be covered in this video. Be sure to check the description for links to my campground gear, which is an affiliate link and helps support my channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this full tour of Lancaster, PA, Circle M, Thousand Trails. As you enter the campground off the main road, they have these really nice flat spots for you to park your RV, go inside the registration, and check in. Check-in starts right about 12 o'clock. They do not have numerical keypads at this Thousand Trails like they do at most. They actually give you a key card to be able to get in and out. That can be a little obnoxious if you're planning on having guests because you have to actually have them buzzed into the campground. Overall, I'm going to show you in this video the indoor pool, the outdoor pool, the members lounge, the campground playground. I'm going to show you the wagon wheel. Everything that's on the campground, I'm going to show you in this video. Please let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Thousand Trails campground? Also, is there a Thousand Trails campground that you've been wanting to go to that you think I should do a review for? It does take a long time to make these videos, going through every campground, so be sure to subscribe and like this post if it's helpful to you. So right as you come in, you'll see on the right side that they have some yurts that you can rent in case you don't come here with a camper. You can simply rent a really nice yurt. I'm a big fan of tiny spaces, small space enthusiast, so I think those are cute. As I go off to the left here, it just looks like most people use this space for parking cars and trailers and other miscellaneous parking. What I'm doing is riding around to the back side of this building, and inside you'll find the members lounge, men and women's restroom, and an indoor pool. I will say the indoor pool was the only pool that was working when we first got there, but then a few days later the outdoor pool was working. Hallelujah, because all those children screaming was a bit much for me, but I did it for my son. So right as you come in, you see the bathrooms on the right. And then they have a members lounge. The members lounge was a little sad. They have 2 chairs, which are stained and broken outdoor furniture. Not sure why. And then they have a couple of other chairs. The Wi-Fi in here did not work. I called about it multiple times because I obviously travel full-time when I work on my laptop. And I was like, oh, go sit in the members lounge and just use the Wi-Fi there. But it did not go down like that because the Wi-Fi was actually broken. And when I called about it up to the office, they said that I should call customer service, which I thought was weird because it's their Wi-Fi, even though it's done through FastWave, just like every other campground. I digress. The members lounge is really nothing to write home about. If anything, the whole thing needs to be remodeled and revamped. So here you can see that I'm entering into the indoor pool. There is a button that you have to press to get in, so children cannot just meander into the pool. The hot tub is reserved for individuals 16 and older, and I came bright and early to get this footage so that no one else would be in the pool. And it was a very clean pool overall. It's just really, really unsettling and unrelaxing when there's a lot of children in the pool screaming and the sound of the screaming vibrating off the windows. So as you exit this door, you go into a little barbecue area. I kind of thought it was nice that there are outlets, so you can have a cookout right here in the park. The grounds are really lush and green, which is just kind of stereotypical like Lancaster. I have lived in and out of Lancaster for a little while, but I would say like what a great place for a picnic, to like lay out a blanket, have a picnic, but nobody was really getting down like that. So now I jump back onto my bicycle and I continue straight down the road. Right in front of me is going to be the wagon wheel, the outdoor pool, the mini golf, the arcade, the laundry room, and maybe I'm missing something, but quite a bit. So I will cover that a little bit later. I'm not going up and down every single one of these roads and naming them off by name, because you don't get to pick your own campground spot when you stay at this 1,000 Trails, at least not at the making of this video. It is actually kind of inconvenient, because whenever you arrive, you literally just have to drive around aimlessly until you find a place to park. They will kind of X out the ones that are in areas that are not available, but I will say, of all the 1,000 Trails I've ever been to, this one has the most amount of seasonal and annual spots. You can kind of imagine, after a long day of travel, the best customer experience might not be for you to arrive at the campground and have to go through 6 to 7 different sites just to find one that works for you. But I will say that this campground is oftentimes really full, so the likeliness that you're going to get a spot that has full hookups is very unlikely. Most of the spots have full hookups. One section that's referred to as the S section, which I will show you later, does not have full hookups. They only have water and electric. So most likely that's where you're going to end up. But I was able to use some tips and tricks in order to get a full hookup site, 1 week without and 1 week with. So all of the sites that I'm showing you right now have water, sewer, and electric. And if you end up at a site that doesn't have full hookups, then you just have to go to the dump station. I'll also show you the portable dump station things that they offer that you can rent, which they will give you if you want a portable one. I highly recommend not doing that personally. I would just move my RV to the dump station, but you know, you do you. I was next to a guy that emptied his out, and the smell was not very wonderful. Just a friendly reminder, if this video is helpful to you, make sure that you subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend. So here we are going down the hill, and as I go around this corner, I'm taking you into the S spots. S is in Sierra, and these spots, I don't know, S is in sewer because I don't have it. Maybe as you go down this section, it is along the Conestoga River, and so I guess maybe they thought, oh well, we aren't giving them sewer, maybe they'll be enticed by the fact that they're on the Conestoga River. Having lived in Lancaster on and off for a few years, for me, being next to the Conestoga River is really not a selling point. It's highly polluted. You can do your own research on that, but they do encourage, you know, tubing and kayaking, and so maybe like water sports that don't actually involve getting in the water. But for me, it's going to be a no, not getting in the Conestoga River whatsoever. But the little boys were having a great time fishing here and really just had a blast. And again, as you can see, the greens are just really, really lush and beautiful. So as I continue straight here, I'm making my way out of the S section, and I'm going to veer to the left to go up a hill, which is going to take me to the dump station. It's exactly what you could imagine it is, but I'm going to show you anyway. That's the dump station portable option there. Again, I am a full-time RV lifer. I have a lot of experience. I am solo on the road. I co-parent my child, so sometimes my little kiddo is with me, and I love just exploring new places year-round. It's such a fulfilling lifestyle, and I know a lot of people want to get into this lifestyle, but they just don't really know how, and that's what I do professionally. I give people the encouragement, the steps, and implementation to start RV life, because you know that's really what you want out of life. And I can teach you how to do it sustainably, and I can even teach you how to turn it into a business so that the actual RV life pays for itself. So you might be doing RV life wrong and paying taxes and paying for expenses and paying for campgrounds. I didn't pay for this membership. This membership was free. And as I turn around here, I'm going to show you where my RV is parked in the section that is labeled in as in November. I really like this section because it's not so out in the open. Cottages on the left and some annual sites on the right, most of which are 40-foot rigs or so with gravel spots. Most of these spots do not have gravel. and most of them are literally just dirt, which actually makes for a lot of mess, but hey, that's camping, right? Don't forget that before the end of the video, I'm going to show you the outdoor pool, the arcade, and other facilities that are on the ground, so make sure that you stick around to the end for that portion of the video. So I specifically picked this spot because I like how the spots back up to the woods. So I will tell you that I had a couple friends come over. One had Verizon, one had AT&T, and neither of them had any service whatsoever down by the river. I have T-Mobile. I had cell phone service everywhere, but I will tell you, this is the Wi-Fi box. It was one spot over from mine, but on the weekend, it might as well have been 15 miles away because there was no way to stream or anything over the weekend. There was just too many people hooked up. So this is one of the 3 comfort stations. Obviously, I'm only going to show you the women's, and I did make sure no one was inside before I entered. This is what the restroom stalls look like. That's me. Hi. And then these are the shower stalls. The water was very hot. They do have an ADA compliant stall in the shower. I will say it was pretty dirty. The floor was really dirty. There was stuff all over the floor. You can always tell when it's like, oh, people have been using this, and the version of like, this is actually just really dirty. The floor needs to be like pressure washed with like bleach. It's just dirty. Now we're going to take you into the store, which was basically never open. Thankfully, I didn't really need anything, but they do have a great supply of different things you need while you're in your RV or just camping. Snacks, leveling blocks, adapters for 30 and 50 amp, lubricants, sewer stuff, hoses, everything that you kind of need. They have a few different food staples, ramen noodles, solo cups, plates, swag. They have a little frozen section with almond milk and tea, Gatorade, a whole bunch of other stuff, ropes, swimming shoes. I mean, it's a really well stocked store. It just was never open, and there was a sign on the door saying sorry for the inconvenience, blah blah blah. But I will say, out of 15 days actually that I stayed here, it was only open twice that I was aware of. So this is the store, and from the store you can walk right into the arcade, which my son really loved. They give you this arcade card, and there's a vending machine where you put the money on it. You can pay with a credit card, or you can put cash in it. Me and my son played the zombie game, which I'm not super into, but it was actually quite fun. Overall, a great variety of games, but I gave my son $20. When I say that $20 was gone in less than 20 minutes, like, the games are pretty expensive. So as you walk out, you can see the putt-putt, mini golf, whatever you call it. So as you walk out, you can see the mini golf course is really quaint, very cute, very clean, not run down whatsoever. Shout out to Thousand Trails Circle M for having that part together. This is the one and only playground. This is the pickleball or tennis court. And this is the basketball court. Now I'm going to show you the pool. And the pool was, again, closed when I first arrived on the property, the outdoor pool. As you walk in, there's a miniature pool for children, and the pool goes up to 5 feet deep. There was really never too many people at the pool. I was actually very impressed, and it was really nice. They have 4 high top tables, 1 at each corner, and then just a variety of other tables, and the pool is open until 8 p.m., which was really nice to watch the sunset and have dinner right by the pool. I will say that I had a friend come, and we mentioned that we were going to hang out at the pool, and they charged her $10 to come in. Last but not least is the Wagon Wheel. This is where they have shows. They do musical shows. There's an event of some sort every weekend. Apparently they had a comedy show while I was there, which I did not see, but it's just a quaint little lodge space. You can also just hang out here. They do have Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi does work in here. I tested the Wi-Fi everywhere the Wi-Fi could be tested, and it is a very cool spot if you just need to get out of the sun. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you're looking for things to do in Lancaster, PA, please check the description box below. If you're ready for RV life and you're tired of playing around, check the link in the description, and I hope to see you in the next video.